Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Seedling Sparkles. The fairy event is officially live in Grow a Garden, bringing brand new quests, rewards, and an exclusive event currency, fairy points. Now, if you're wondering how to actually use these fairy points, the answer is simple. Fairy upgrades. These upgrades can make the event way more rewarding by boosting your fairy event duration, fairy spawns, and even your profits. So in this guide, I'll break down exactly how to upgrade your fairies, what each upgrade does, and the best strategy for spending your hard-earned fairy points. First off, how do fairy upgrades work? All upgrades are handled by the fairy godmother NPC, who you'll find standing right in front of the wishing well. But here's the catch, they don't come free. You'll first need to earn fairy points by making wishes at the wishing well. That means offering crops with the glimmering mutation, leveling up the well, and hoping you roll fairy points as your reward. Once you've got enough points, follow these steps. Walk up to the fairy godmother and press E to interact. Choose Show Me the Upgrades. Pick from 4 different upgrades. Click the green button to spend your fairy points and level up that upgrade. And that's it. You're officially making your fairies stronger. Now, let's break down the 4 fairy upgrades in detail. Upgrade 1. The Glimmer Multiplier. This upgrade increases the multiplier value of glimmering crops. By default, glimmering crops sell for 5x value. Upgrading can push this all the way to 10x value at max level. But keep in mind, it costs a ton of fairy points, and honestly, it's not the most efficient upgrade early on. Upgrade 2. Roaming Fairy Spawn Amount. This increases the number of loose fairies that appear randomly in the lobby. Normally, 2 fairies spawn by default. But with upgrades, you can push that number higher, giving you more chances to interact with them and add glimmering mutations to your crops. This one is great for active players who are constantly checking the lobby for roaming fairies. Upgrade 3. Fairy Event Duration. This one is huge. By default, the fairy event lasts 10 minutes every hour. But with upgrades, you can extend it up to a full 20 minutes. That's double the time fairies will be flying around your garden, mutating your crops. And since the glimmering mutation is the key to progressing in this event, more duration means way more rewards. If you ask me, this is the best upgrade to prioritize first. Upgrade 4. Fairy Spawn Amount. This increases the number of fairies that appear during the fairy event itself. By default, you start with 2. But with upgrades, you can increase this to 13 fairies buzzing around your garden at once. That's a massive difference in how many glimmering crops you'll generate in a single event. This one is especially great if you like to AFK farm, since more fairies means more mutations without much effort. Alright, so now you know what each upgrade does. But the real question is, what should you upgrade first? Here's my recommended priority order. Fairy Event Duration. More time equals more glimmering crops, period. Fairy Spawn Amount. Double down by increasing the number of fairies during the event. Loose Fairy Spawn Amount. Great for active players who don't mind hunting in the lobby. Glimmer Multiplier. Save this one for last. While doubling your crop value sounds nice, it's only useful if you already have a ton of glimmering plants, which you won't early on. Here's a quick tip based on playstyle. If you're an active player, meaning you're running around the map often, upgrade Loose Fairy Spawn Amount earlier. That way, you'll benefit from more roaming fairies even outside the event. If you're more of an AFK player, then focus on fairy spawn amount instead. More fairies during events means steady progress without needing to constantly move around. So there you have it. That's everything you need to know about using fairy points for fairy upgrades and Grow a Garden. To recap, earn fairy points at the wishing well, talk to the fairy godmother, and spend wisely. Focus on event duration and fairy spawn upgrades first, then worry about the rest later. What upgrade are you going to max out first? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Grow a Garden guides and event breakdowns.